Hey, all I gotta do is, I've been letting the bike soak because of all the bugs on the front. I sprayed it down with some, well, let me show you. Bug and tar remover. I mean, it was coated. If you see my short, uh, it was coated. Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show, how you doing? Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors, how are you? Hey, like I said, let me pull these rags off, and then I will let me rinse the bike off. It won't take me long. I've already rinsed off the back, scrubbed it, and I got to pull these rags off, scrub it, and oh, you guys just hang in there for a minute, chat amongst yourselves, okay? I know I went early for a minute, so give me just a second, okay? Miss Linda. Got 7 in here. Belinda Dobson's in here. How are you? Just, like I said, just give me a couple minutes and then we'll chat, okay? Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, it's coming off a little bit. It's not going to be perfect, but it is what it is. I'll look at the chat here in a few minutes. I forgot my gloves. Sitting there. All right. Tom and Rhonda's in here. How you doing, Tom and Rhonda? Good to see you. So yeah, usually there's another channel that I watch that's usually live at this time, and I got notification that he wasn't going to be live for the next couple of weeks. And that channel name is Writing. I think it's Writing in the Ozarks. And Ray's Moto Life. If you're in here, drop that link in the chat for me, will you please? Let's see what kind of chat that I missed here. I never thought I would watch a cowboy wash his bike on Tuesday night, but here I am. Yeah. Yeah, I missed a lot of spots, Tom and Rhonda. I just wanted to do a quick wash because I had bugs and goo all over the front of the bike, and yeah, it work's never done. That's right. Oh, Mom and Dad's in here, I guess. I don't know. Well, at least Dad is. Well, who else? Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show. Good to see you. Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors. Miss Linda, the Bud Files. How are you? Okay, there. I think I'm caught up with the chat. I left my gloves on the bike before I started washing, so. I'll wipe it down here after a while here. Thanks, Ray. Appreciate it. And Ray's Moto Life been talking. I need to get that StreamYard straightened out where I can stream through there also. That way we can, it's kind of a neat deal. So I think we can do it through my Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show helped me with OBS, and I think we can do it through OBS. So, in the studio. So, yeah. Other than that, I've had some long days. Got a trip planned for this weekend. Leaving out Friday morning early. It's going to take about 8 hours to get down there. And Mayhem Mike and I were just chatting today, and we were looking at the route. We're going to be riding down through some beautiful area down there. Yes, and you helped me for free, Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show. Thank you. So, I can't remember how you pronounce it, but it's down through the Awacha National Forest. Part of the route is. So we're gonna ride down that way. Stay off of 69 Highway down through Oklahoma because it is a rough ride down there, especially in the truck. So, and it's gonna take right around 8 hours from the house. So hopefully we can get on the road early in the morning, maybe 5, 6 o'clock at least, maybe, and then hopefully we can be down there to the Pinecone Fest about at the latest 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So that'll give us 4 hours and, to chit chat and whatnot. And then Saturday we'll be there and then leave out early Sunday morning because, Miss Linda's having her knee scoped on Monday morning, so I have to drive her. Yeah, I can't wait to see you guys either. It'll be a good time. But they've been harvesting corn down the road here, and a couple of, I could tell they were empty. That hopper bottoms just went by. I don't think there's any, can't remember if there's any corn up the road or not. Taking the bike, Melinda. we're each riding a motorcycle. He's got a Triumph Bonneville 1200, I think it is, or 1100. Mike was the one in the video. Mayhem Mike was in the video I posted on Sunday evening. And we're taking tents. I don't know, he's talking like he's just gonna lay a tarp on the ground and drape it up over the bike, sleep bag that way, but I don't know. I like to have a little bit of cover on me, you know, so. I think we're gonna have really good weather. I think up here there might be a chance of rain on Thursday, just a slight chance. I can't even talk. But yeah, it's gonna be a good time, but. So yeah, last 2 days I drove to, every time I talk to Grumpy Grandpa Patriot show, did you go to Nebraska? Yeah, I'm still on the road. He's just about ready to get off of work. Hey, Harlan headquarters with Dink and Take, how are you? Thanks for coming in, I appreciate it. So, but yeah, what I did was I sprayed the front of the bike down with that bug and tar remover, and I soaked down those rags that I had on the bike and let them soak. I bet they soaked for about 15 or 20 minutes. So, and I might even redo it again when I get done with the live. I don't know how long we're gonna be, you know. I figured I'd jump on for a little bit and see how everybody's doing. Usually you know, one day during the week I might go live, you know, trucking, but I don't think I did that last week. I don't know. You guys tell me. I can't even remember what I did yesterday, but yeah. But if you look at my last video, you know, we went to Osceola Cheese. We got some cheese. Miss Linda had a really good time. She did say at the beginning her face got cold, so eventually we're probably going to have to find her a full face helmet. It wasn't too bad for me because, you know, I had the windshield right there in front of me. So, if y'all were here in the beginning of the live, you noticed the rags that I had on the bike. And Saturday, my phone was being blown up I would say for about 2 hours, and it was all because of a comment I left on a channel that I believe is possibly the brother of the channel that I follow. And somebody got a little upset, and this and that and whatnot. If you're subscribed to them, I wish no ill will on anybody or anything, but I will say this: it helped me contribute or get started on YouTube and get going on YouTube. I mean, some of the stuff that kind of influenced me, motivated me to get started on YouTube. So, and I've been following this channel for the last couple of years, 2.5 years or so, and I got to learning some things, and I got tired, and if y'all been following me for a while, I got tired of the lies and the BS and this and that. So I decided tonight, I dropped my subscriptions to them, especially after the messaging back and forth and the way my friends were treated in Oklahoma over the last, I don't know when it was, it's probably 6 months ago. Somebody posted a video about some stuff that went on at a YouTube meetup, and I thought, that's I kind of let that slide, and I thought, well, you know, and I thought it was low class. So, and yeah, Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show and I have done some spoofs and had some fun and tried to entertain people. And and one thing you all have to remember is YouTube is nothing but entertainment and life. So, and this channel specifically says it's entertainment. So anyway, after Sunday having my phone blown up over a comment I made on another channel, I said tonight, I said the heck with it, and I unsubscribed from all of them down there, and because I was told that how do I want to say this? Quote, you will never be invited to any of the events here. So I said, fine. So I unsubscribed from all of them because I think it's a bunch of BS and a bunch of lies, and a lot of people believe it, you know? So I'm just going to leave that at that. I mean, I wish them the best, and you know, when I first started watching the channel, I was like, man, this kid just reminds me of me when I was that age or even younger, you know. And I thought I got to learning some stuff, and yeah. And well, this channel is not part of that family, and I don't go by family. I go by friends. So anyway, I've learned a lot of stuff about this outfit over the last 6 months. And anyway, I hope you still, Melinda Dobson, I hope you stick around with me. I still follow the South Texas. Well, I just gave that up, didn't I? And that kid can, yeah, he's doing good things down there. So, like I said, I'm not going to mention the channel names. I don't want to, because I don't want any retaliation videos, because I've seen it before from this outfit. So, Heartland headquarters, yes, we will be down there at Pinecone Fest. Linda's not going. She's got to have surgery on her knee on Monday morning, and I have to drive her there. So, yeah. No, Linda's going to stay here at the house, and then Monday morning when I get back, well, Sunday night when I get back, I have to get up early Monday morning and take her about 60 miles away to have her knee scoped. She's going to be sedated. So, and yes, that is true. Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show says, all our subscribers are welcome to visit, and we will actually take them out for an onion burger and pay. Yes, your money is no good in El Reno, Oklahoma. Now, Miss Linda even asked me yesterday what was bothering me, and I tried to tell her. I said, it's a long story. I don't want to get into it, and yeah. So what breaks my heart the most is the four-legged furry friends that have passed away down there. So if you do your research, you'll figure it out. So anyway, because, you know, I've had cows and calves, I've had horses, I've had a hog that I had butchered, you know, and stuff, and you know, I've had to actually put down a calf out here in the shop one time that got down on the ground on ice and it wouldn't get up. Now, I'll just tell you the story real quick. I had to take my loader tractor out there, throw him in the bucket, brought him in the shop, gave him all kinds of shots, had my neighbor come over, and I had him sitting up against a couple of square bales of hay. And this is probably a 200-300 pound calf. And neighbor says he ain't gonna make it. He's done. And so I said, well, I don't want it to suffer, you know. He says, well, it's your call. You know, you take care of it. So I came out here. I mean, it was like 0 degrees, maybe 10 degrees at the most. And I think he had pneumonia really bad that it just, I mean, I felt terrible. So I actually brought my pew out here and took care of it. And then took care of it again, so after the fact. So I know what it's like to put down an animal. I put down my horse, you know, right out here, and the BS that I've seen over the last couple of years, I said, I'm done, you know? So anyway, we're gonna concentrate, and as you know, I don't have any horses. I don't have any cows and calves. I could help the neighbors, you know, sort cows and calves, work them and whatnot. And with my hours the way they are, and driving over 600 miles a day, and trying to do stuff with, now this winter I might be able to help, because, you know, the outdoor stuff will slow down a little bit, and with the snow and whatnot. So, I'm concentrating on the motorcycle, Miss Linda, me, and, you know, I'll still put out as much content as I can, you know, and I hope you stick around. And next year we will be, this winter we're gonna start. Yeah, we're going to start making some plans for next year, looking at the calendar, because here in November, I have to submit my time for vacations. And as you all know, back in April, I laid the bike over, broke both wrists. So our trip to Florida on the bike just went out the deal there. So, and there's some channels down there in Florida that I would love to visit. Peaceful Des, Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors, if he's still down there. He's talking about moving into the Panhandle today. I was watching a video of his, and go check out Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors, because that man's going through some stuff too. I mean, and the subscribers that he has on YouTube helps it, you know, it's kind of helped him through this bad times that he's going through with his mother being in a, I don't know if I think she's in a nursing home now. So, you know, yeah, so, I don't know much anything else. Do y'all have any questions? She said, thanks for the bath. Yeah, I've got some quick detail spray, some McGuire stuff, and I'll spray that on and I'll wipe it down. Deborah Spiker, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Deborah, do me a favor. When this live is over, go back and watch the beginning of it and everything. So there's a little bit of bike. Well, you can skip through the bike washing and stuff. And I do have the monetization turned on, I believe. Yes, I do. So you answered ours? Okay. But, yeah. But I don't know. Well, we only got 11 in here, so that's all right. Mayhem Mike, how you doing? Yeah. Mayhem Mike's the one that's going to be traveling with me down to the Pinecone Fest, as far as I know. Did you get your footrest on the bike there? That's what I want to know. Because if you're sitting here watching this and it's still not on the bike, something's wrong. So, yeah. This is one of Adam Sandoval's shirts. That's what he calls the war horse. And that's the original bike that he rode. And now, don't ask me what year it is or anything like that, because I don't have a clue. Do you need dink? What did I miss there? A polish? Well, there's a Country Boy and a paint buffer down there in Joplin. And I've always wanted to take the bike down there. If he's got a small enough buffer to run on the bike, that would be an awesome video. If you don't know that one, check him out. I think it's Country Boy and a paint buffer or something like that. He does, and they're not long videos at all. He does paint buffing on used cars. Customers bring them, waiting for the paint to dry. Then I can mount it tomorrow night. The new windshield is mounted. Awesome. Cool. So when I first came out here, when it first got dark, I could hear the coyotes off in the distance. That was every night you can hear them. And it's, some of them you can distinguish between the older ones and the younger ones, Yeah, I'm gonna have to spray it down, wipe it down. So yeah, we did have a really good time on Sunday. We were, if you watch the video, if you watch the video when we came back, we were both tired. We were on the bike pretty much, I don't know how many hours. I think we left the house here about 8:15, and I don't even remember what time we got home, about 5 o'clock in the evening, I think it was. But we did take a couple breaks, But that Osceola cheese is the 200 some varieties. My gosh, that place is always busy, and they do it right out back. I've been by that place several times, driving truck, and when I had the horses, going by there with the horses, I've been by there several times, and I've never stopped. And I thought, I bet they ship all that cheese in, Oh, you are okay, Heartland. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I didn't realize you were Country Boy and a paint buffer. Wow. Okay. Now I remember. I kind of remember I remember you at Stockton Lake. You were at Stockton Lake, and you mentioned the 2 channels. Am I correct? Yeah, I missed a lot of spots, Randy. So yeah, I don't even remember what I was saying. Yeah. But anyway, I was painting oh, okay. I didn't need to know that, Mike. I'm gonna have to bring a padlock for my tent, I think. So, oh wow, we got 15 in here now. That's cool. Wow. Where'd you all come from? But yeah, I'm kind of excited for the trip. It's going to take 8 hours to get down there, and it's going to be interesting. So, what did I do here? There we go. Okay, Heartland headquarters dink and take. Man, I'm sorry. You know how it is with the age thing, right? We came from Oh, whatever, Mike. You came from France? Yeah. This is awesome. I haven't had 15 people in live for a while, which is fine, you know. I got the faithful ones in here earlier, so that's cool. So, but yeah, Mark and Debbie, Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show, and two old people on a couch, man. You ever go through El Reno, Oklahoma, look them up. And yeah, if you got some time, they'll take you out for a great onion burger and a slaw dog. I remember that now, a slaw dog. Miss Linda made a big batch of chili the other day, and what did I have last night? I think I had a couple of Markle like this, a couple of frozen burritos with chili and cheese. That was really good. Oh yeah, and then I had a chili cheeseburger. We had a burger left over in the fridge. We try not to waste any food at all. I mean, I'm the leftover trash can, you know. So, yeah. But I do need to, I've been starting to watch what I eat because my gut's starting to expand a little bit, and I want to lose some of that gut because there he is. Thank you, country boy. Post a link to your channel if you want. Yeah. That chili was pretty good. She promised me. She says, I won't make it spicy. And she didn't. It's about that time of year, yeah, exactly. MP Kyle, hey. Is it past my bedtime? No, not yet. Yeah, usually, well, Miss Linda, she's in the craft room. Well, she might be in the bathroom now, but she was back there in the craft room. First, I got home, it was still a little bit daylight, and I had to take the dogs out front and play Frisbee. Miss Trigger is catching the Frisbee, believe it or not. And it's funny watching her do it because she's so small, but she's long. And it's wild. And then Easton, of course, he's short-legged, and he's a little overweight. But they're having a good time. And I have a good time playing with them, so yeah. 34 minutes, my gosh. That's it? I thought it was longer than that, so. David Executive Touch, okay. But yeah, I've got some, Country Boy and a Paint Buffer might not like this stuff. It's McGuire's, oh my gosh, what is it? Don't go anywhere, keep an eye on the bike. Yeah, it's a quick wax. You spray it on and wipe as you dry. So, and I've had pretty good luck with it. You know, it doesn't leave a mist or anything. You know, or a film on the bike. But as I can see, I still got bugs on the front. So. Miss Belinda Dobson says, I love me some Easton. Yeah, he's something else. He really gets going with, hey, who did I miss here? Did I miss somebody? EB1, did I miss you? Where's he at? I don't see him in the chat. I guess there's another meetup with a lot of the motorcycle guys, I think they're meeting in Tennessee on this weekend. And if I didn't have this other commitment, I might go down, I don't know how far it is or where it is, if it's East Tennessee or where it is. Ray's Motor Life could tell me. We can get some Auto Magic number 45 ceramic magic. That'll keep the bugs from sticking. And I've got some ceramic stuff in here that I did in the spring. And I don't know. I think it's a yellow bottle. And I used a little hand buffer deal there and to put those on, so. Well, you can really hear the dogs barking, can't you? Or you probably can, I can, the neighbors' dogs. They bark all night, they're healers, and they bark all night long. They got cows and calves over here across the road, and I think the coyotes come in and looking for stuff to eat. Random things I do, how are you doing? I hate the bugs in my mustache, yeah. Yeah, Sunday I had one hit me right here in the cheek. I don't know what it was, but some of them bugs can hurt. If I get them in my front teeth up here, if I'm smiling going down the road, they'll just bounce off. They won't get stuck in them. So, yeah. Especially, and then I hear there's certain times a year in Florida you don't want to go down through there on a motorcycle because there's some kind of bug that it's like a breeding season for this certain bug or whatever, and they're all over the place. So I'm going to have to figure out when we're going to go, if we're going to go earlier in the year and maybe trailer the bike down to, Tennessee or something, and then jump on the bike and go from there. If I can find one of our terminals where I can park the truck and trailer possibly and unload the bike and then take off. Yes, I'm still on the Nebraska run. And I'll probably be on it till the second or third week of January. Got a 67 GTO in for polish, huh? Oh, that's not Gilliam Farms' old GTO dragster, is it? That's just a guess. Cheryl Guess, how you doing? Good to see you. Awesome. A bird slammed into his helmet. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I had a bird up on Interstate 80 up by the Platte River fly up. And I didn't even see, all I know, it was black. It might have been a crow or something fly up and hit the air deflector on top of the cab. And I never did see it come out the back, so I don't know where it ended up, but it didn't sound too good. I'll tell you what, my first car was this 1976 Buick Regal, and you don't see them anymore. I mean, that car, I had a lot of fun in that car, or with that car. And that car, that was the car that I drove down here, and I sold it. And then years later, I found another one sitting at one of those dealer or car dealers that, buy here, pay here kind of thing. It was $1,400, and I paid it off in like 2 months. And I ended up putting a transmission in that car myself. I'd never done it before. And of course, back then I didn't know YouTube, or nothing like that. I just kind of figured it out myself. And my gosh, when I first started working where I work now, 29 years ago, some of the guys remember that car. I don't even remember what I did with it. I sold it or traded it in because back in 95, I bought a 95 Dodge Dakota. That little truck I should have kept that car is what I should have done, because they didn't give me nothing for I think they gave me $1,000 for the car. I should have kept it anyway. But I needed a down payment, so. '83 Ford Escort wagon. Yeah, don't be hating, yeah. Buddy of mine had a Honda Civic, I think it was, little Civic, two-door, I believe. And it was like a 4-speed or something, and my gosh, we went all over the place in that thing. But, yeah. So, anyway, yeah, I gotta finish wiping down the bike and pull it back in the shop here and shut things and lock things up. And Buick Wildcat. There was another Buick that I had, and I can't remember. My aunt had one, and I can't remember what. It was a little 2-door Buick. Cheryl Guest says, not been feeling good. The allergies are, yeah. I've been fighting sinus problems and drainage down to my chest, and then I get up in the morning. Of course, this other thing that I do doesn't help, and I'm trying to back off on that, and possibly just leave it at the house here one morning. I got to get it in my mind to do that, so. But as you can tell, I'm getting the sniffles. The air's getting cooler. And did I miss something? First car was a '68 Ford Torino. Oh my gosh. With a 5-speed. But yeah, I mean, Saturday I spent most of the day mowing around here. And with the weeds dying and everything, I got to mow most of what used to be the horse and the cattle area. I actually need to get the weed eater with the blade, and that's another thing I can show you is this big blade that I have on the weed eater. And in fact, I'll go grab it real quick. Well, where is it? Hold on, everybody. It's around here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Now, look at this blade. Isn't that something? That thing chops some weeds now. But one thing about it is my wrists aren't as strong as what they were, and after about 30 minutes, I got to take a break. Or I need to put some braces on and then go weed eat, so. Yeah, that's one heck of a blade. It will cut skin. I don't even want to find out. And I think I ordered them on Amazon. In fact, my other buddy that was keeping his motorcycle over here, he's the one that helped me take the head off of that to where I could get that blade on there, because I wasn't strong enough to do it. So. What did I miss here? Onion and garlic in anything you cook, as strong as you can stand it. 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar and 8 ounces of water. You drink it. Okay. Yeah, it is wicked. So maybe on Monday when we get back from knee surgery, Miss Linda and I can take this weed eater out there and chop some more weeds. And I've got some tree limbs and stuff I got cut up out here in the yard. And I believe they do, Deborah Spiker. I believe they do. I think it's a package of 2 or 3 of them that I have. I can't remember the packages over there. If you know my workbench, it's a mess. So, but yeah, we've got a big pile of brush out here that we've got to burn, and I have to call the sheriff's department and let them know I'm going to have a controlled burn, quote, controlled burn, and we might have just a little get together with some friends, bikers, whatnot, come in and have a little bonfire, clean up the shop, and just hang out, have a good time. They want to cook some hot dogs or whatever, that's cool, Not do anything big or whatever. Kind of like maybe the end of October, So, hey, Drunken Chef Barbecue, how you doing, man? Tapping in, thank you very much. Cool. How you been? So, yeah, go check out Drunken Chef Barbecue. Let me think here, Chef. I think you're out in Arizona. Is that correct? Am I right? Because I thought it was California, and I think you corrected me on a live or something that you were doing, that you were in Arizona. Yes. Good memory. That's unusual. Yeah, I can't remember what part of Arizona we were in over the summer or last year when we took our trip. Because we ended up going up the $1 Million Highway. Yeah. Mesa, Arizona. Oh, here's another quick story real quick. We're at 50 minutes. I don't know if we'll go a full 60 or not, but yesterday up at Fort Kearney Truck Stop, Kearney, Nebraska, which is just east of Kearney, there was an older couple with a Ford pickup and a camper, and they had California plates. And he was trying to back that camper up to where the air hose was on the back of the truck stop. So I was walking up there, and I just kind of, guided him back as close as we could to the truck stop without hitting it with his camper. And I said, whoa. He gets out, and I says, I walked around, and I grabbed the air hose, and I said, what are you doing? He goes, well, I'm a little low on air pressure. I said, well, what do you want in them? He says, 65 pounds. He had his tire gauge, and I had the air hose, and I said, well, check it. He says, well, they're at 60. Okay, well, we put a little air in them, and I says, are you just getting started for the day? He goes, yeah. And I said, well, these tires will heat up, and your pressure will go up. He goes, he says, I didn't think about it. It was chilly. It was 40s, 50s, something like that. They were just getting started. They had camped all night long up there at the truck stop, so. But they were going to Indiana to see a new grandchild of theirs, and we talked a while, and he said he grew up, or they lived up by the northern part of California, not the south part. So, of And then I had to tell him, when I was 15, I was in Anaheim, California for a summer, working on a flat top roofing company for the summer. And I says, I don't have any desire to go back, that's for sure. Hey, Heartland headquarters, Dink and Take, thank you. Thanks for coming by. Hit the thumbs up on your way out, please. I'm not going to be on here much longer because I haven't ate anything for supper or nothing. I might just have me a bowl of chili and some crackers, maybe some water, whatever. So, and my stuff that I'm taking camping, I've got one more thing coming. Should be here tomorrow for the tent. 20 minutes south of Anaheim. Wow. Don't ask me what year it was I was out there. I was 18 years old. But, yeah, a friend of my mom and dad's that went to high school with them had a roofing company out there. And that, of course, back then it was all tar paper, hot tar, and then gravel on top of hot tar on the roofs. It wasn't this new stuff that they're doing now. I mean, that new stuff looks pretty easy compared to what we did. So, but yeah, every Saturday and Sunday, man, we were at the beach because we didn't work weekends. So, and I took Taekwondo for about a month and a half, 2 months. So that was cool. I got to learn a lot of stuff I got to learn. Yeah. I told the old boy, I says, congratulations on the new grandchild and have a safe trip. I says, now when you cross the Mississippi River, give a wave over there towards the Illinois side. I said, that's where my mom's at. He said, oh, sure will. So. Wow, 16 likes, that's awesome. I've got I've got an iPad here. I think it's an iPad or a tablet or whatever where I can actually see the chat. Hey, Rebecca Touched by Yarn, how you doing? Yeah, if you're not subbed to Rebecca, man, she makes some warm hats, that's for sure. And that's what she does. She does it basically for free. I mean, you have to go check her out because she makes them right there live and stuff. So I don't know how many hats she's made by now, but probably, I know it's got to be in the hundreds, I've got one in the studio that she sent me. Okay. Yeah, it won't be long. I'm going to be going in the house and closing, looking at my eyelids. Miss Linda said I was snoring last night, so I was like, well, maybe I'll sleep in the chair. I don't want to keep you awake. She said she probably had about an hour worth of sleep. So, whoops, there we go. But yeah, no, that's fine, Chef. Again, got some rubs to bottle up. Yeah, do you have your rubs on your description, that we can purchase? I can't remember. I think you do. Or a link in the description of your channel. That's one thing we haven't done for a while is smoke some ribs, We might have to do that here next couple weeks or two. It's on your About page. Cool. Yeah. So anyway, well, 56. Is it 56 or 58? I can't tell. 2,000 hats. She's made over 2,000 hats for people. Is that right, Rebecca? 2,000? Since you've been making those hats? Or 200? I'm sure I didn't read that wrong. Yeah, it says 2,000. I believe it. Wow. And you can pick out the colors of yarn you want, because I got orange and black. Which Melinda does. She'll probably sleep better with you even if you snore. I don't know about that. The little pup, Trigger, she'll wake up in the middle of the night. I guess last night was midnight. And she'll lick you in the face till you wake up and be like, hey, I gotta go. So Miss Linda got up, put her outside, or let her go out front here, do her business, and then brought her back in, and then she was up and down off the bed, and I says, and I know I was sleeping, I just said, put her in her crate. Shut her in her crate. Get some sleep. I don't know, she's still in that kind of puppy stage, I guess. I don't know. But we have a pen out here that we put the dogs in when we go to work, or when I go to work, and with water, of course, and they get to play. Miss Linda will come home, and Trigger and Easton will be chasing each other around the pen. So, yeah. They're having a good time. I might ride the bike tomorrow. I got a little flack because today I didn't ride the bike. Yesterday I didn't ride the bike. You know, Mayhem Mike was really digging at me a little bit, you know. How come you didn't ride the bike, you know? So, well, I just didn't feel like it, because we're going to be on the bikes for 16 hours or better over the weekend. So anyway, well, if you want to drop a link to your channel, if you have a channel, go ahead and drop a link to your channel in the chat. Totally free. I ain't gonna charge you a dime. And yeah, I'm surprised I had service. We've got, I think Miss Linda ordered another Wi-Fi extender. We're gonna put out here in the shop, try it out. So that's a haul on the bike, yeah. Well, 8 hours each way. So, and it'll be a beautiful ride, and I will video it. I don't know when I'll get it edited. Probably Monday, you know, if I get time. And it'll be a good time. It's always good to see everybody, you know, and meet new people. That's for sure. So. Good and clear. Yeah, I've got the door open. In fact, I'm still using the chain over here that Grumpy Grandpa put on the shop door here. Chain and pulley system. It hasn't failed yet. So, because I was still messed up in my wrist when Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show and his lady friend came up to visit. YouTube Homestead Hal started eating carnivore and stopped snoring. Oh, okay. Yeah, I will get some sleep. Usually about 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'll look at the eyelids. Oh yeah. So I'll probably get a hold of you tomorrow, Grumpy Grandpa. And yeah, we're at an hour, so that's cool. Thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up, please, and share it on your Facebook, social media, whatever. And I appreciate y'all coming in, and appreciate y'all putting up with my explanation of couple of things, and yeah, and like that Arkansas boy down there, he always says, keep it real, man. Keep it real. And I always say hi to a stranger, thank a veteran, and we'll see you on the next one, okay? Say bye.